Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, parents who use essential oils as a natural remedy for their children could be exposing them to toxic exposure. The state has designated this week as Women's Health Week. Tullahoma High School's superlatives for 2016 were honored at this week's Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting. And we'll take you to the police memorial held at South Jackson Civic Center on Wednesday. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
Honey, we know you've got friends in low places who aren't real big on social graces, and we're going to help you chase the blues away. So slip on down to see the tribute to Garth Brooks at Frazier McEwen Park, May 21st at 7 p.m. Immediately following the Grape and Grape Festival. Everything is going to be all right, and we're going to cause a big scene. So don't miss the dance. May 21st at 7 p.m. in Tullahoma.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. Officials with the Tennessee Poison Control Center are warning that they are seeing an increasing number of toxic exposures, mostly involving children, to essential oils used in aromatic and homeopathic natural remedies. TPC, which is housed at Vanderbilt University Medical Center, says the number of essential oil exposures doubled between 2011 and 2015, and 80% of those cases involve children. Poison control specialists say some essential oils, such as camphor, clove, lavender, eucalyptus, thyme, tea tree, and wintergreen oils, are highly toxic. The oils can be toxic when they are ingested. They also can cause a child to choke. TPC officials say the primary route of poisoning is by ingestion, but also occurs with excessive or inappropriate application to the skin. Children are at risk because their skin easily absorbs oils.
The Tennessee Department of Health is joining the United States Department of Health and Human Services Office of Women's Health in celebrating National Women's Health Week. This nationwide initiative calls attention to the importance of women's health and empowers them to take small, manageable steps for longer, healthier, and happier lives. These steps include visiting a healthcare professional to receive regular checkups and preventive screenings, getting active, eating healthy, paying attention to mental health, including managing stress and getting enough sleep, and avoiding unhealthy behaviors such as smoking, not wearing a seatbelt, and texting while driving.
Heart disease continues to be the leading cause of death for Tennessee women, claiming more than 7,000 lives in 2014. The second leading cause of death for women in Tennessee is cancer, including lung cancer, followed by chronic lower respiratory disease, stroke, and Alzheimer's. Tobacco use is a major risk for these and other diseases. In 2014, 23% of adult women in Tennessee were current smokers. The Tennessee Tobacco Quit Line is a counseling service available at no charge to all Tennesseans who want to stop tobacco use. Free nicotine replacement patches are also offered through the Quit Line. Quitting smoking greatly reduces an individual's risk of heart disease, stroke, and cancer.
WTVF Channel 5 in Nashville reported that on Sunday evening, a flight from Atlanta to Chicago hit some turbulence at the Tennessee state line and the plane lost an engine cover due to the vibrations. The plane was forced to make an emergency landing in Nashville. No one was hurt, but the engine cover has not yet been located and could be anywhere between Bradley County and Nashville.
The American Counseling Association has canceled its plans to hold a conference in Nashville next year in protest of Tennessee passing a counseling law that allows therapists to decline to see patients based on religious values and personal principles. The ACA made the announcement on Tuesday that it had canceled the already booked expo in the Music City. The ACA, which has condemned Tennessee's new law as a hate bill, says the bill discriminates against gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people. The ACA also has called the legislation an unprecedented attack on its profession. The organization said no other state has passed such a law. Supporters of the law, however, have said that it keeps the government from forcing people to counsel others to act in ways that conflicts with a therapist's moral belief.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
The Russell Barnett Automotive family is the largest automotive retailer in southern Middle Tennessee. With over 1,200 vehicles to choose from, we are your one-stop shop. Check out our awesome website, russellbarnett.com. There's over 1,200 vehicles to choose from. Stop by one of our 5 locations. That's Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Chevrolet GMC, and Ford of Winchester, or Russell Barnett Ford and Kia of Tullahoma. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
All I have to do is think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do,
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
So you've been meaning to do something healthy, commune with nature, get outdoors and meet new people. We have the perfect solution. Come hike with us. You can find a Tennessee Trails Association chapter near you, including Clarksville, Columbia Franklin, Highland Rim, Jackson, Knoxville, Oak Ridge, Memphis, Murfreesboro, Nashville, Plateau at Crossville, and Upper Cumberland. We're on the web at TennesseeTrails.org. It's fun, it's stress-free, and it's good for you. See you on the trails.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Board of Mayor and Aldermen honored the Tullahoma High School superlatives at their meeting Monday night. Let's watch as the students are recognized.
Mr. Mayor, members of the Board of Mayor and Aldermen, we greatly appreciate the fact that you are recognizing the finest of this community. This is a season where many students are graduating, where they're preparing to go out into the world, and very few boards of mayor and aldermen are willing to invest the time or the effort that you are investing tonight to encourage this group to come back. We know that we have put in place a structure to make them successful if they make as they make the right decisions to do the next things in life. We certainly hope as a community we're also putting in place a structure to provide great jobs for them and their families as they complete their educational experiences elsewhere. You folks are focused on that. You are working toward that end, and it's greatly appreciated. And the young people to my right will certainly appreciate that. And let me tell you and assure you that they will represent this community remarkably, just as they have done. Thank you again for the audience. Thank you again for this recognition. Thank you for your continued investment in our program.
Matthew Sweeney, valedictorian of the class, had a soccer match tonight, and that will start very shortly. But I believe we do have Alec Yin here tonight. Dr. Blanks.
Alec, come on forward. Alec is graduating class of 2016 salutatorian. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cody Langston. Thanks.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Certificate.
Thank you very much.
And also a pin from the city.
Thank you.
Lisa McGee. Congratulations. Thank you.
My brother in 2012 was also voted wittiest, and then in 2014, Ellie, my sister, was voted wittiest too.
Let me tell you, it is a distinct honor to recognize each of you that we have this evening. But this certificate is in recognition presented to Brock Collier for achieving the honor of National Merit recipient to Tullahoma High School class 2016. also Mr. Alec Yin for achieving the National Merit Decision.
We have CoT Stevens, please. Congratulations. Pen for you, city pen.
Thank you.
And most school spirit, Abby Hanson. And for the neatest, I think that's a neat award. And for the neatest, Thomas Roger. And Jillian Miller. So Taylor Grable, would you come up? Most versatile. And next we have Logan Scher, who's friendliest. And then Rachel Bogert, also friendliest.
Most likely to succeed, Courtney Prost. Succeed, Alec Yin. Most athletic young lady, Shannon Reagan. And young man, Harper Case.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Hey everybody, this is Shane Owens. If you like real classic country music, June the 7th at 7:30, we're going to be right here at the Civic Center in Tullahoma, Tennessee. It's a free concert, so we hope to see you all there.
Welcome back. Citizens gathered at the South Jackson Civic Center on Wednesday to remember police officers and other first responders who have died in the line of duty. Newsleader's John Gray brings us this report.
In 2015, Governor Bill Haslam passed legislation making May 11th of each year as Tennessee Police Memorial Day. So today we are celebrating our Tennessee Memorial Day. To our officers past and present, Chief Yother, thank you for coming, sir, and bringing some of your folks with you. Chief Shastine, I see you out there as well. Thank you, sir. To all of our officers that are now serving, and to those officers that may be with us that are no longer actively serving, we thank you for being here. Our community members, because without our community members, we cannot serve this community. We're extremely proud of the people we serve, this county, this city, and the relationship we have with the community is unmatched, and we thank you for that. Now Fran is going to sing God Bless America.
This is Fran Gray season, and I would like for y'all to join me in singing God Bless America. God bless America, land that I love,
Mayor of Tullahoma, the Honorable Lane Curley.
I appreciate Chief Blackwell for organizing this Police Memorial Day and for giving us the opportunity to pay tribute to the men who've given their lives in service to the people of Tullahoma and Coffee County. It is appropriate we pause and pay tribute to these men who simply went to work one day and never made it home.
We do not know what each day holds for us. So when we leave our families, we tell them we love them. And as the Chief of Police, my primary responsibility is to see that they return home safely to those families at night. The reason we're here today is to recognize 5 Tullahoma police officers that have given the ultimate sacrifice in the service to their community. Chief E.C. Armstrong, end of watch, December 3rd, 1934. 30 years of age, cause of death, gunfire. Officer Charles Holt, end of watch, December 3rd, 1934. 30 years old, cause of death, gunfire. Officer James Flippo, end of watch, September 5th, 1936. Age 65, cause of death, gunfire. Officer Henry Travis, end of watch, September 26th, 1970. Cause of death, motor vehicle accident. Officer Clifford Riddle, end of watch, October 10th, 1987. 65 years of age, cause of death, injuries he sustained in the motor vehicle accident in 1970. Officer Riddle sustained serious injury in that accident that killed Officer Travis. He remained in a coma for 17 years until his passing in 1987. These officers have given the ultimate sacrifice, and I ask you as a community member to thank your police officers and your emergency services each and every day. Their selfless service to our community is seen in the actions and their participation every day while serving you. Pastor Elmore Corbin.
As we memorialize those officers who have made the ultimate sacrifice. Deputy Brad Roberts from Coffee County to come forward and render us taps.
And we'll be right back with more Newsleader right after this.
Here at Stan McNabb Collision Center, we work with all major insurance companies, and we get the job done right the first time, on time.
Well, I grew up in Tullahoma. We'd always done business with Stan McNabb, so when we needed collision service after a run-in with a deer, we knew to call those guys. We already had trust with them. We called Cody. He took great care of us. He kept us posted every step of the way, and we couldn't have been more pleased.
Getting your vehicle back to pre-loss condition shouldn't be a headache. So in event of an accident, contact me, Cody Hall, at Stan McNabb Collision Center.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home, our family caring for your family since 1932.
The Animal Shelter has served Tullahoma dogs for nearly 30 years. Now, you can help us build a bigger and better no-kill shelter. Your tax-deductible gift is matched dollar for dollar. So come on, bark it forward and donate now to have your tax-deductible gift matched. Make your check payable to the CoT Shelter Building Fund and go to tullahomatn.gov to see all the unique gifts available for your generosity. For more details, you can call City Hall at 455-2648.
Welcome back. CEO partners of Tullahoma City Schools were honored Wednesday afternoon at the school. Philip Scoggins brings us this video.
Good afternoon. I want to welcome you to our CEO appreciation reception. It's a beautiful day, and Bel Air has gone out of their way and beyond the call of duty to make this absolutely gorgeous for us. It's hard to believe the end of the school year is here. It's been a wonderful year. It's been my first year as CEA liaison for Tullahoma City Schools. Thank you for all of your work with our businesses, with our schools. There's a Henry Ford quote that says, "Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success." So thank you for working together to provide a successful year for our students throughout Tullahoma.
2015-2016 has been a very busy year for us. We had new partners with the CEO program. Buffalo Wild Wings, represented by Kevin Alexander, partnered with East and West Middle Schools. Tammy Sturchak partnered with East Lincoln. And then we had a new system-wide partner with UTSI, and Neil Loeffler is here representing that group today. We have 4 groups right now that are interested in becoming partners. Partners for Healing, I think, has been talking about East Lincoln. And then the Tullahoma Fine Arts Center that was on there for one group is now talking about coming back as well. And then the Ticket Radio has sold, and the new owners of that, which I believe we're calling them Cat Country at this time, the same call letters are going to be, but that's going to be their nickname. They're wanting to get involved, and Tullahoma Funeral Home as well. The 2015-2016 CEO highlights, we did ask everyone to shoot just a few things our way. Traders Bank responded that they took ice cream to the class that was chosen for Class of the Week. They helped to purchase signs for the Lion of the Week, Bank Day once a month, in which name is drawn from the deposits, and that student receives a $25 deposit into their account. They also sponsored the Great Pumpkin Race. They seem to think they're spending right around $1,000 a year and not counting the many, many hours that they donate. So we appreciate all that Traders Bank does for our program and all that they continue to do. The Tullahoma Sunrise Rotary Club responded that thanks to their Wheels in Motion program created by their past president, Lenore Blackwell, that the Sunrise Rotary has been donating a bike every quarter to a chosen student at East Lincoln. And then the Highland Rim Bicycle Club donates a helmet, and then Chief Blackwell speaks to the kids about biking and road safety. So that has been a real win-win situation for the students at East Lincoln. Also, our 215 Loretta Welsh CEO Business Partner of the Year is here with us today. We don't have to text him to come back. He is with us today. So we had a very interesting experience at our celebration this year. Daryl Welch was named the CEO Business Partner of the Year for all of the work that he's done at FARA. And when we announced him, I knew he'd been there. I'd seen him earlier that night. When we announced him, there was this just pause because he had left early, but he did manage to come back, and so we were able to present that to them. Daryl, why don't you stand up, and let's give Daryl a big round of applause for all that he's done for the CEO program.
The CEO orientation breakfast will be, put it on your calendar, Tuesday, July 19th, 7:30 a.m. at Robert E. Lee Elementary School.
We want to thank all of the partners for all the things that they do, all the school reps for all the things that they do, all the principals for everything that you do every day as well. We want to thank Bel Air Elementary School for hosting us today. We'd also like to thank Susan Fanning for all that she's done this year in helping with the CEO program. And then also want to thank Lenore Blackwell, as Lenore is working to coordinate from our board of directors side with the CEO program as well. And of course we want to thank Ashton Sisk for all that she does to make this program such a huge round of success. Let's give them all a big round of applause.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a Beagle Heeler mix named Tater. He entered the shelter as a stray after being dumped by his owner. Tater is approximately 2 years old and is good with other dogs and children. Tater is up to date on his vaccinations, heartworm negative, and has a microchip. He has already been neutered and would love a forever home. Be sure to check out the shelter on Facebook for information about upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society featured pets this week are Kathy and Patty. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made at the Coffee County Humane Society at P.O. Box 252 in Manchester. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up in a moment.
The Kia Summers on Us sales event is going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. Let me tell you about this event. Purchase a new Kia Sedona, Kia Optima, Kia Forte and receive 0% financing up to 66 months and your first 3 payments for free. For a limited time only, no strings attached. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. The Kia Summers on Us sales event going on right now. Why buy anywhere else?
Is this the year you want to get fit? If so, check out just some of the things Tullahoma Parks and Rec has to offer. Kickboxing, aerobics, silver sneakers workouts, swim lessons, boot camp, water aerobics, basketball, Zumba, yoga, pickleball, lap swimming, treadmill, karate. Get fit, Tullahoma, and have some fun with Tullahoma Parks and Rec.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Since 1915, Kiwanis International has touched millions of lives. When you help one child, you help the world. But one can make a difference.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1962 at 90 degrees. The record low was in 1989 at 35 degrees. The average high on this day is 77 and the average low is 55. Stormy weather on tap for tonight with a low of around 57. Mostly sunny weather expected on Friday with a high of 72 and a low of 54. That sunny weather continues into Saturday with a high of 68 and a low of 46. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
And from all of us on Newsleader 6 wishes you and your families a beautiful weekend. Thank you.